What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, the best side hustles that you can do, and also how to invest that money so that you can have the freedom in your life that you deserve. So with that being said, if you like any of this, make sure you subscribe, ding that notification bell, and also give me one of these for the YouTube algorithm so that we can get right into the video and I can help as many people as possibly or as humanly possible, I should say. So with that being said, let's get right into the video and the best 6 side hustles that pay $20 to $200 per hour. This is all done from your own home, from the comfort on your own home, on your couch, in your bed, whatever you want to do. These are the best side hustles that you can do, and all of these are really scalable businesses. So with that being said, let's get right into the very first one. And the very first one is a very common one, but as we get down the list, it's going to get more and more like the best ones, basically. So you want to stick until the end so that you can get the best ones, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinions. So with that being said, the very first one is Amazon. As I said, it's a very common one, it's very known, but still I thought I would put it on this list because even though it's very known, it is actually quite a good business to get into. Now, you do have to carry inventory, so that's one of the downsides. Not like at your house, but you do have to ship it to Amazon. They carry the inventory and they ship it. So it's fulfillment by Amazon. So, you know, it suggests in the name that they fulfill the item, but you have to actually do your product research, get your stuff sent to Amazon and hopefully sell it, because you will have to actually buy the products before you actually sell them. So that's a downside to it. But the upside is it's done by Amazon, so your products will be up on Amazon. There's some tools that actually help you search for the best items to actually sell on Amazon, the ones that are in high demand, the ones that are actually selling, and that's one of the key things. If you start to sell on Amazon and it gets kind of, you know, relatively big, you can even send that to your house and start a Shopify store, and you won't have to be associated with Amazon, because they will take a fee, which is completely understandable because they are fulfilling your, you know, whatever you're trying to sell. But you have to make sure that every time it runs out, then you have to ship it again and always have some products in stock. But also remember that if you don't sell them, then it's going to be stuck there and you probably will have some fees associated with it. So that's something to keep in mind, that you really have to keep in mind. But that's one thing that's very scalable. Some people have made millions doing that, so it's absolutely a good business. Now, do your research first. Don't just start off with this video and head on to it. But if you're interested in starting Amazon, it can be a really good side business that you can do from home, or a total business that you can do from home. So the next one is Instagram accounts. Instagram accounts is something that's really, not many people know the potential of it. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be your personal account where you show your face. In fact, when I first started, you know, online business and things like that, the very first thing that I did, or the second thing that I did actually, was skip on the first one. So the second thing I did is I started a Shopify store. And Shopify stores, you know, is not the best because it was drop shipping, and, you know, the margins were extremely small. But with doing that, I learned about influencer marketing, and I actually paid some influencers to sell my product, to tell them, you know, what are your rates and how much do I have to pay. And when you have something that's niche focused, for example, if you make an Instagram about traveling and, you know, the ocean and things like that, or you make another Instagram account on woodworking, I don't care what it is, it can be anything really, there will be people that will be asking you to pay. So if you know how to build an Instagram account, and you can learn this, there's tons of tutorials on how to build your Instagram account. It won't grow overnight. but there are some ways to do it, and you will have to spend a ton of time, you know, commenting on people's posts and things like that. But once you actually grow that account, it can go really big, and people will be able to pay. And when I was doing this, when I first started reaching out to influencers, I realized that a lot of these influencers had a ton of accounts. One of them had like 5 different accounts. All of them had over 100,000 followers, and so you can market to them. So the idea is people reach out to you, or you may even be able to reach out to them and just sell whatever they're trying to sell. It's a win-win because you get paid from them and they pay you as well. Now, the downside of Instagram accounts is it does take a little bit of time, quite a bit of effort as well, but it's something that is really profitable and that you can make a ton of money. You can also sell your own products on Instagram, but that is a great way. The next one is also in social media, and I've got a few of those because these are really, really big. So the next one is a faceless YouTube channel. Now, I'm aware that a lot of people don't want to show their face. That might be you. You know, that would have been me a while back. Now you obviously see my face. And I never started this because I wasn't aware. But so many of these YouTube channels on how-tos and learning about different things, even learning how to cook, you don't actually have to show your face. You don't even have to use your voice because you can pay people on Fiverr.com and they will actually speak on your videos. All you have to send them is a script and they will just record that. And some people have really good voices for that kind of videos, and you don't have to pay very much. You can also use your own voice and not use your face, and these channels can typically make quite a bit of money just from ad revenue, but not only. You also have affiliate marketing and things like that, which I talk a lot about on this channel. In fact, the very first link in the description will get you the building blocks of affiliate marketing, and that's where you get paid to promote another product. Now, I'm not going to get into this in this video, but if you're interested in affiliate marketing, there's a link in the description. And you can also watch all my other videos, which a lot of them are about that. Now, the next one is a faceless TikTok account. Now, I got this idea because I realized that two girls which I had never heard about before, and I still don't know what they do exactly on TikTok. And to be honest, I don't even care. But these two actually made one of them made 17 million, and I think the other one made like 10 million in 1 year just from TikTok. And TikTok, I talk about this all the time on this channel because it gives you the opportunity to go completely viral. So whether it's faceless or not, TikTok can be absolutely amazing if you give people enough value that they want to learn more about whatever you're trying to sell. You'll have some brands that will reach out to you and ask you to promote their products. Obviously, you're going to ask for a price and they'll probably ask you how much you want to charge. Now, I'm not going to tell you how much you want to charge because that really depends on how big your channel is, whether you have 100 followers or 10 million followers or even more than that for some accounts. So it really depends on, you know, how engaged your audience is, how big your audience is, and how many views your videos are getting. That's probably the most important part. And brands will reach out to you. All you have to do is, you know, give them a shout out and make them pay. So they'll send you a check or, you know, some kind of money through PayPal or whatever, and you'll be able to make money that way. And a lot of these are making huge amounts of money. And there's also a ton of other ways that I'm going to get into later in this video. So the next one, I've talked about this before as well, and I still put it towards the end of the list. Obviously, it's not the last one, but that is blogging. Blogging can be absolutely killer because the downside to blogging is it takes some time to rank up. There's no question about that. You'll have to learn about search engine optimization and things like that. you know, how to place your keywords, where to put them, how to not make it look spammy so that Google picks up on that. There's so many different things that come into blogging. But if you actually care about what you're doing, and caring about what you're doing is not really hard, because you're going to create something about your passion, no matter what it is, and you can probably make some leads. You can sell your products, run some ads and things like that. You don't have to show your face, so there's no question about showing your face or not. And these can pay you quite a lot of money as you grow over time. Now, it's not going to grow overnight, as I said at the beginning, but it's still a great side hustle, and it can be really, really big. And it can be absolutely amazing. Some people are making millions of that. So don't think that blogging is dead. Blogging is actually one of the best. Now, I'm not going to drag this on too long because I've talked about blogging before, but we're going to get into the very next one, and the very next one was quite a weird one, wasn't it? Anyway, the next one is actually building a full personal brand. Now, what is a personal brand? That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm building my personal brand. You see my face, you hear me speak. Maybe you like me, maybe you don't. Hopefully, if you made it this far in this video, you do like me, so make sure you give me one of these and subscribe, ding that notification bell, because I would really appreciate that. But building a personal brand is something that a lot of people don't really look out for. And still, this is one of the best ways to make money, because I believe that in a few years, most business people will have a personal brand. In fact, most today already have a personal brand, but in the future, it will be even bigger, in my opinion. And how do you build a personal brand? You have to have a subject that you're passionate about. For me, it's making money online. You know, I've learned about that, how to invest your money. That's all the things that I like. But it doesn't have to be you. You can make a personal brand about fashion, about fitness, about cooking, about anything really that you're passionate about. Think about, what do people ask you for advice on? What do you like to talk about? What is something that when you talk about it, it lights you up and you really want to talk about it and keep talking about it for a long time? That's what you should be building a personal brand on, because you're going to be confident, you're going to enjoy what you're doing. Now, obviously, speaking in front of the camera can be very challenging. I know for me, when I was starting, I decided that it was going to be today. My first video wasn't on this channel, so you won't be able to find it unless you find my other channel. It's probably still online somewhere. And I had so much trouble that when I turned on the camera, I couldn't say a word. And I said that it was going to be that day, so I did it. And the video probably lasts like a minute or something like that. And it was the worst video that you can probably find on YouTube. But still, once you've done that, you can progress and actually make it. Once you talked in front of the camera, once you filmed yourself once, it's actually becoming quite easy, because you're just going to do that all the time, and it's going to feel like you're talking to somebody else. So don't worry about people watching you, because that's what you're trying to do anyway when you're building a personal brand. So starting on TikTok is always my advice. I always talk about that. I know it might change in the future if something else comes out. But starting on TikTok right now in 2022, and if TikTok is still the great way to go viral, that will be all the way to 2030. Starting on TikTok, building your YouTube channel, these are the two main components. Building an Instagram, if you build all three of these, which I did, and don't overwhelm yourself, start with one and build up. And if you want to learn that, there's some videos in the description. These are all YouTube videos that you can check out to learn more about TikTok, Instagram, and so on. So personal branding can make you a ton of money through sponsorship, ads, or affiliate marketing, which I talk about a lot on this channel. Again, first link in the description if you want to learn the building blocks, or my other videos. And there's so many different other ways. You can build your own products as well, sell your courses, whatever it may be, there's so many ways to actually make some money online. And if you watch any other YouTube videos, you'll probably realize that most of them are making some money in other ways than just Google Ads, which are still a great way to make money. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me one of these, subscribe, ding that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.